And we start with the renewed international efforts to coax North Korea back to talks on its nuclear weapons program. Senior officials from South Korea, the U.S. and Japan are set to meet in Tokyo this afternoon. Buoyed by its recent nuclear deal with Iran, the United States hopes Pyongyang can be convinced to return to the negotiating table. Hyun starts us off.
The deputy nuclear envoys of South Korea, the United States, and Japan will hold three-way talks in Tokyo on Friday to discuss ways to resume the long-stalled six-party talks aimed at denuclearization of North Korea. This latest meeting comes amid a flurry of diplomatic activity between all the members of the six-party talks, with the exception of Pyongyang. Gunn, South Korea's Director General for North Korean Nuclear Affairs at the Foreign Ministry, will join his Japanese and U.S. counterparts, Shigeki, Takizaki, and Seiler in Tokyo. Seiler is the U.S. Special Envoy for the six-party talks and arrives at the meeting fresh from separate one-on-one talks with Kim and his Chinese counterpart earlier this week. Seoul and Washington have been stepping up efforts to revive the six-party framework following the historic nuclear deal the U.S. sealed with Iran this month. There have been increased optimism North Korea could be tempted to follow in Tehran's footsteps, but the regime has vocally rebuffed efforts for talks on its nuclear program over the past couple of weeks. Following his meeting with Kim in Seoul on Monday, Seiler said the two sides will try to apply lessons learned from the Iran deal to bring North Korea back to the negotiating table. Both South Korea and the U.S. believe China, North Korea's closest ally, will put more pressure on the regime to resume talks. The six-party talks that involve the two Koreas, the U.S., China, Japan, and Russia, have been stalled since late 2008. Watchers say Friday's meeting in Tokyo will likely be used as a forum to coordinate the three countries' position on the North Korean nuclear issue before it's discussed at the ASEAN Regional Forum in Malaysia next week. Hyun, Arirang News.